Haya, nimkaribishe Mheshimiwa Itabale kabla arudi kule Kisa North. Yeye vile vile ni mheshimiwa mtarajiwa kule Kisa North. Nimeambiwa ashaanza tournament kule. Tournament, mheshimiwa mtarajiwa ameanza tournament. Hao mheshimiwa wetu watarajiwa tournament hatujaona. Haya, karibu.
Hello, thank you very much. Bwana asifiwe. My fellow benefactors, our students, and I believe everybody here is a benefactor because sijui ni kwa nini wazazi ama watu wa Kisa East waliokopa this function. It's one of the larger functions. Nimekuta ikikuwa so calm, away from ile mbio ya kisiasa. Not knowing that this is where we actually generate the synergy of our society and socio-political transformation. Kumera wananiita James Tabare, and I stand here proudly to confirm that I'm a benefactor and the owner of the dream. I'm saying so deliberately because before I entered into politics, I've been the chairman of KODRA. KODRA and KEFF share objectives, almost item to item. Perhaps the only thing is that with the KEFF, now we are specializing in higher education, but KODRA takes from even lower stages of education. When our chairman, Professor Makonjo, was forming up this formation, I was one of the few guys he called, and I offered my commitment to stand with it. And that I've done, notwithstanding that I was coming from Kisa North, notwithstanding that I was running a similar social entity with a similar objective. My concern remaining that we give our society what should be given. We've had a privilege and advantage to get outside and to know where the world is going. Student Makonjo, I think when Dominic Makunda, when his case came, KEFF ilikuwa imezaliwa. And KODRA gave the first contribution, which was 30,000, I remember. And I'm happy that he is now within the ambit of the larger society that we call KEFF. I have also deliberately come along with my chairman at KODRA, Bwana Joseph Simama. I may not give him time to say hi, but it's important that muone. Wakati niliingia siasa, katiba yetu at KODRA inatuambia kwamba tusikue kwa siasa, tusikue wanachama wa hiyo entity. So I had to step down, and my executive committee took or settled on him. Herbert is also my executive committee member. Shiroko is our senior member in the entity. Madam Helen is our member. Kuna mtu ninaacha hapo. Opembe is my member also. Tuko pamoja? So sitapenda niongee kama mwanasiasa. Mimi nitaongea kama mtu yule anataka kusupport education ya mtoto wa kutoka Wisera. Na nimefanya hivyo kwa zaidi ya miaka 10 sasa. Na ndio pillar of my campaign, nikiambia watu ninawaambia kwamba nataka watoto wetu waende mahali fulani ili iwe tegemeo yetu ya siku za usoni. A lot has been shared in terms of what is required. Actually, what my sister, online sister shared, and even what Herbert has shared, hinged on 2 aspects of school life: soft skills and health awareness. Those are very critical units in the curriculum at the university. But quite often, most of our government universities actually don't give a lot of emphasis on those areas. I can attest to Strathmore. which has deliberately worked on that area. And most of the students coming out of Strathmore, when they go to interviews, they are able to get those positions. So my advice is to the office, which I'm working closely with, that I'll not tire, regardless of the position I'll be in the society. If I'm successful in Kisa North, I will continue being a member. I will be enhancing my battalion. That commitment, 1st January 2022, I will communicate it officially to the executive office of the lady. And that one, when I say, Paco, you remember last time when I told you, when I give you a pledge, you know that is a deal done? A deal done. Sure. And I'm also talking as a Mirati 2. As a Mirati number 1, Kusero, Etabala Mirati number 2, Kusero, without fear of contradiction. Number 2, my concern will be on how to run the entity, and my prayer, because today we are celebrating our anniversary and AGM, of course, is to look at the group dynamics and all that pertains to that. Because we will have to go all those through 5 stages, from forming, storming, whatever I mentioned, the formation, adjournment. Perhaps some of us at Kodra now we can sing at the 3rd stage, or we have adjourned a bit because of the impact of COVID. But ours, I think we should set structure, just like we have set at Kodra, that will assure us of succession or existence. Yes. Whether if Makonjo is there or not, whether if Paco is there or not, whether the Tabara is there or not, it has to exist. Whether Abat is there, Senior Shabako is there or not, it has to exist. But that will happen depending on the culture now that we will cultivate to these students of ours. Let me use clear and be clear in that communication. Kuwahonyanga ne mukamba mhonye society munachireha exposed time. But that will not happen. You will not have listened to the words that my learned sister shared, the words my motivational or senior Albert shared. Mutiak school very clear on what you want. What we have done at Kodra, we deliberately take our parents through academic objective setting. And when we do that, the results have been scientifically confirmed to us that umwana umanyele tsira na tsa school lazima tupite. So that is an aspect. Perhaps when we have a special session with you, I'll be glad to be one of the facilitators on that occasion. You have to understand the objective, the reason, and then you will attain focus. One is as fewer. With a lot of pain. I'm a parent of Tuesi Mwana, with an Honanga Piofan, I change up school a shake. I shall do that. Umwana nyorenga. Na inati ngolanda ni baby. Maya hanywa katokalo wa school. Are you getting me? Aboko konya kidogo mwana yakanyo le shindu na chako kona pana. Laana refengwa akisha tokale. Building school kulia. We have a student in Ikaton University Yakwat Unit 2 Korra Mshikato Examino. That one is a lost to us. Oh, in Zakaria, yes, Yakora. Are you getting me? So you have the serious honors to make sure that you understand what you expect out of you. Not an investment. We don't expect you to pay us, but we expect you to give back to the generation that will be with you guys. Are we together? There's a very clear. We have our student there, Stanley Aswani. With the University of Eldoret, Ulinande Brian Opwaka, Urule Shiritsa Muruba, Mweno Inaira, under my personal arrangement. And I think I also have 2 students from Kisa Central. That underlines the fact that Tabale, Mundua Maso, Apana Zohona Maso, Machero Danger, so I'm a better deal. Kisa North, and by extension, about we say. The scope, young limited, now I want to open it. And that's the reason in politics. And when I talk about education, which is a function domiciled in national government, I'm also cognizant of the requirements or HR requirements when we are looking at communities that it will give a child a position or an advantage over the rest. Abana ba Kenya bose bakhonyungwa the bursary from Malindi to Busia, from Lokchogyo to Lokitana. But a tofauti itsukubao ne competence nyabana befu batsukuma nayo mu college muranga. So and it's an information which I'm sharing with our office. It's a linkage I'm giving to you guys. I'm also to where andike kazi cha Warula Nairobi University. But sango who handika ulondo kananende the level of competence that you are exhibiting. Are we together? So nembo na kubandu barla kisa no tabandu barla kisa no tabandu chinge kankono. Quite a number. I'm happy that mchendo ulaino no kuifira makusudi cha support education. Information ya yananga yo nembo lambu nde nyanga create employment kubana befu embo nanga die mangiri. Nekachira kubandu bakisa notes mospe aspirant balio arako ngunda netabala ye mulanga netabala ye no kolale kazi in terms of education na bandu bamanya man education mukenya muno norebo pembe na tsukubora. The other day we had a discussion on the Quisero forum about how many people from Western are sitting on the board of only 20 listed companies at the Nairobi Stock Exchange. That competence that is required is missing in that direction. Mumbere, Emmanuel Mutonyera, Masaka Atire, the Rohanga, I was also to join Mheshimiwa Aseka in Malindi. I have a function in Mikaliha, so I will not belabor you with much talking. Eba kuperorio mwezi pe abahusike pakubwa kufanikisha siku ya leo. And I'm so proud to be called myself as a son of Kisa Quisero East Division. I will support everything that is there, and I also stand to ratify the resolution we made, now joining Kisa East and Kisa North to be one function serving the education purpose in that respect. Thank you so much, guys, for listening to me. Bwana Yesu akubariki. Asanteni sana.
Thank you, sir. Mungu akusaidie kule Kisa North, because you are the only one who is supporting education there. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, invite Mheshimiwa Opembe.